So you've bought your first pack of JailBird and you're wondering how to play. Well, we're here to lay down the law. Here's the story. You and your bird friends have committed heinous crimes, but not very well. You've left tons of evidence behind, enough to put you all in jail. In the deck of cards are evidence cards, which prove you have committed these crimes, and action cards that you can use to get rid of your evidence cards. Make sure to get rid of them as soon as possible, because once a police card is drawn, all hell breaks loose. To set up the game, remove all the purple event cards from the deck, shuffle the remaining cards, and deal 5 cards face down to each player. Insert the event cards back into the deck, shuffle the pile, and put it face down in the middle of the table. This is your draw pile. Pick a player to go first. This could be the player to the dealer's left, the youngest player, or the player that looks most like a bird. In this case, Emma goes first because she looks most like a bird. She can draw up to 3 cards, but has to draw them one at a time. She must draw at least 1 card. It seems like she's decided to go big and draw 3. She then has the option to play up to 3 yellow action cards. Note that once you play a card, you can no longer draw new cards from the deck. Emma plays 1 action card. And then squawks to pass her turn. Now it's Tori's turn. Let's see what she draws. Oh, it's the police card. They now enter into police raid, where everyone's goal is to get rid of as many evidence cards as they can. Starting with the person who drew the police card, each player can either play 1 action card or pass their turn. Players do not draw cards on their turn while in a police raid. Tori plays an action card and manages to plant one of her evidence cards on Emma. On Anushka's turn, she squawks to pass. Emma also squawks to pass. This is where the police raid ends. This might be a little confusing, so let's explain a little. The police raid continues until all players but one pass in a row. In this game, there are 3 players. That means that 2 players have to pass in a row for the police raid to end. So since Tori played an action card and all other players after her passed, Tori won't get to play again. So now the police raid is over and all players reveal how many evidence cards they have. The player with the most number of evidence cards goes to bird jail and is now out of the game. In this case, Emma is this round's JailBird with a whopping 4 evidence cards. Way to frame her for all those crimes! Well, she's out, so now it's up to Tori and Anushka to fight to the death 1 evidence card at a time. And that's how you play JailBird. There are a ton of crazy ways to get rid of your evidence cards and betray your friends. Just grab your flock of birdies, whip out your deck, and enter the whimsical world of JailBird.